kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh,
वेलकम स्टिंग भाई
All goes quiet on Star Snatch Cliff, high in the trees.
वेलकम
All is.
हाँ लेट हो गए
Sorry, that's not right.
प्रॉब्लम आ रही है
High in the trees, no whiff of the wind, no sign of the birds, no flapping of wings. Oh, then it goes. Pause. Pause for a moment, and oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. I'm making a complete mess of this. I didn't get tongue-tied at all on the 42nd time, or the 90th time. So why can't I get it right now?
The 42nd and 90th time?
42nd
Yep. I rehearsed this 100 times to try and perfect my performance. So, this is my 101st time playing this song. But my first time performing it live. I really thought it would go well this time. But nope. I blew it again. Though not for lack of practice, surely. I guess I need to figure out what I was doing right on my 42nd and 90th attempts and keep practicing.
Right. That amount of practice should have been more than enough. If it still isn't working, maybe it's more a question of how you've been practicing. Actually, the Traveler here has loads of experience with performing music. Why don't you tell us what your method is? Maybe we can give you some suggestions. And, Paimon can give you pro tips from an audience perspective, as a highly seasoned and professional audience person.
Aw, that's so kind of you. I'm touched that you're willing to help me. Give me a second. Let me just check my notes. Or, actually, why don't I just give you my notes so you can read them for yourself?
Notes about what?
Just things I jot down after each practice. Stuff to watch out for, areas to improve on, etc. Oh, but you can ignore the second half. That's just my random thoughts on other people's performances and trying out different instruments.
Whoa, this is denser than the encyclopedias in the month.
Well, I'm all ears.
Paimon never knew, and still his...
जल्दी में से ओ ये आ गया अपना वेंटी
Venti?
Ah! Two deaf bard, where did you come from?
क्या वो चिल्ला रही है स्वीट विंड blowing for a land for way
Well, Paimon sure hasn't missed that attitude.
वेंटी की आवाज कहाँ चलेगी भाई ये एक्चुअली है वाज दैट इसकी आवाज कहाँ चलेगी but before I could finish there was a
A whoosh?
वेंटी की आवाज कहाँ गई भाई एक तो आवाज नहीं डालते सबसे बड़ी गलती करते
So it must have been a cat that stole the leaf.
I can help too, Venti. And, after we find it, could I
advice
get some advice on songwriting from you?
songwriting
Sorry, I know I shouldn't spring that on you. I was just worried if I stayed quiet now, I might be too shy to ask later, and I didn't want to let the opportunity slip by, so I'm sorry. I hope I didn't make this weird. Wow, really?
चल भाई अब तो दे तो भाई मिशन घंटे हो गए बातचीत खत्म नहीं कर रहे यार तुम लोग तो
I guess I just...
चलो जाके
Oh, let me think. Maybe it was a sense of yearning. Back when my parents forced me to stay in my room and study, I'd always hear this bard singing outside the window. His wonderful melodies and beautiful voice. Yeah, that's it. I wanted to be free and happy, but I get so nervous when I'm performing in front of a crowd. I try to mitigate that by doing plenty of practice to make sure nothing goes wrong. What? But...
Exactly.
exactly
So...
धीरे
In that case, Paimon will be the audience. Paimon is the most professional and
तो प्रोफेशनल तो नहीं है ये तो तय है अरे भाई गाने बज रहे हैं
That was my first ever successful performance in front of a crowd. For once, I didn't stumble over my words. Oh, I'm so happy. Once the music started, it felt like I became one with the wind. I could roam freely.
the audience definitely felt it too. Look, even that cat came to check out the show.
Oh, Charcoal. So it was
Charcoal?
you.
भाई
I'm
ये
sorry.
Charcoal
That's my
नाम होती है।
neighbor's cat.
कोयला
Whenever I'm rehearsing, it always comes to sit on the...
What was that in its mouth? Was it the leaf with Venti's poem?
Charcoal! That belongs to Venti.
Yeah.
It's very important to him.
अभी तो खाया है
Could
ये
you
सब।
give it back? You've helped me so much. I feel bad that I have...
जे बंद कर दो जे भी अच्छे भी भाई चारकोल हो गई तेरे
Gone, like
I can hardly... I can't... Oh,
भाई मिशन कंप्लीट कर दो भाई घंटे हो गए बातें खत्म नहीं होती जल्दी बताओ ले भाई एक और चीज हो गई पकाने में जा सकते हैं क्या ये भी चीज है भाई अरे परफॉर्म नहीं भाई गाना बजाना नहीं है ठीक है भाई क्या गाने बजा रहे हैं बहुत है भाई भाई पुश कर रहा है इसको गाने को मुझे नहीं बजाना हाँ बहुत है तभी है ठीक है नहीं बजाना स्किप दिस स्टॉप बैक करो मुझे लगा कुछ और होगा कुछ बढ़िया हुआ बैक करो अबे सबसे प्रोविजन से तो ये काम करो बैठ बैठ ये नहीं आ सकते तो कौन भेजोगे तुम लोग कहाँ पे वे? चलो मिशन पे चलते हैं। ये कहाँ है मिशन? बाहर पूछ लो। लॉस। वेंटी वेंटी वेंटी। ये तो सिटी के अंदर जाना है। गेट टूटा कैसे भाई? काम क्या नहीं है अभी, जब तक तुम्हें कुछ मिल नहीं रहा हो। ओहो हो, फोटो तो खींचना बनता है। ओके भाई, फोटो सेशन पूरा होता हुआ होते हुए करना क्या होता है आज तक मेरे को ये समझ में नहीं आया। जी में कुछ दिया है क्या? ये क्या है? ये तो अलग चीज है। यहाँ पे देखते हैं। ये मेरा पता है, ये मुझे पता है, ये पता है, ये पता है, ये पता है। तो एक सेकंड, नहीं ये तो मुझे पता है। आगे बढ़ते हैं, आगे बढ़ते हैं, आगे बढ़ते हैं। कितना पीछे है भाई? इससे ही पहले गया हूँ मैं। इससे ही पहले गया हूँ, इससे ही पहले गया, इससे पहले। पीछे 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 पीछे। ये तो इधर का आ गया। एक सेकंड, हाँ जा आ गया। करूँगा कैसे देख, वहाँ से वो ले ले। हटाओ भाई, ये ले लेंगे मैं। मिशन है यहाँ पर, पहले तो बताते ना करना क्या है। तेरा बंदा बिल्लू क्या यार? सही है। तो कैसे जाऊँ ऊपर?
Is this an answer from this world?
यस, आंसर यही है इस वर्ल्ड का। अपनी हाथी पे लिख ले ये बात। ओ भाई बहुत बोलता है ये। ये बातें करते हैं तो बातें करते हैं, मुझे नहीं कहता है भाई। तबली बजा रहा है ये तो। ये कर सकते हैं भाई, काम करते करते। क्या मिला था? खाना मिल गया।
Life is full of possibilities.
आर्या स्टॉक। रामा राना राना रामा। चल भाई मिशन कंप्लीट कर वास्ते हैं। मिशन की ओर बढ़ते हैं। आगे बढ़ते जाओ भाई।
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
ठीक है भाई।
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up.
Hello,
Several Aramite mercenary groups
Good.
are nearly in open conflict.
You are.
But does the core of 30 care?
हाँ।
And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but... Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is... Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos.
ठीक।
Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look... Well, get...
चल चलते भाई। ये से बात करते हैं ना।
Welcome, welcome.
I can help you too.
How can I help you too?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question.
Radio student।
Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course, especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate.
हाल कच्चे हो जाते हैं दोनों
But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment.
ठीक है।
Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the Academia. You see over there? Those are students from the Academia.
Look serious.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me,
हवा बहुत
the
चलती
life
है।
of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then
Those students seem to be discussing something.
चलो पूछ के आते हैं।
It's no good. I've
tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000?
Yeah.
If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy?
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research? And so, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora.
Academia.
Hello there, my friend.
बोलो ये क्या कह रहा था? नचना बंद करवा दिया तेरा? क्या देगी मुझे? ले भाई 3 दे दी और कैसी है? ये बिल्ली से क्या बात कर? ये क्या बेच रहा है भाई? मछलियाँ बेच रहा नहीं चाहिए भाई. हो गया भाई.
Terra Smash!
Just ask the cats how fresh my fish is.
Hello there, my friend. Fate must have
ना जा सत्तर की बातें करूँगा तुझसे. इधर नहीं जाना, किधर बेच रहा? 80 मीटर दूर. 80 मीटर दूर बेच रहा है. किधर जाना है? खाना बनाने की बोल रहा है. जहाँ खाना होता है.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
ले भाई बैठ गए हम जाके बैठे. Sit बैठो बस.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh. Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
ठीक है भाई.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the
And let. अबे फंस गया मैं. तो भाई बात कर रहा है.
Huh? Who are you? What do you
कौन है
want?
तू? मैं जो बोलता हूँ.
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
ठीक है.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Oh, hello. 5 लाख मोरा तो नहीं देने वाला.
What is this? Some kind of joke?
Oh, sorry. He must have grabbed the wrong amount.
5
Hey,
लाख
what do
तो
you
देना
think you're
मुझे.
doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more ago. But there's no other choice right now.
ये कौन सी बात है भाई?
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there.
5 लाख का मैं तो नहीं दे रहा.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're archaeology students.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, as you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar, years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academy. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. Mark my words, our god shall If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Fraud?
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the Academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even if, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, A word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it? Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions! He went that way! After him!
What's going on? How can there be
Oh, so then what happened next?
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them, since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong! Weren't you saying something?
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from Oh, those hot-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
अच्छा ठीक है भैया.
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what It's essentially a convenient... They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, you're...
चल भाई बहुत हो गया. होने में ले जाके बातें कर रहा है उससे.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must... I need you to find someone named Dory. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge, she's guarded against people from the... I think she blacklisted. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh?
I use it.
That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
बहुत बड़ा है ये छोटा है बस ये फर्क.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Both glow. नहीं. The one is the left. So.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, The Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
क्या क्या था मैंने अपने आप देखो गाना तो गजब बज रहा था नहीं पाया नहीं गाय भी नहीं हुए उछल रहे हैं इसके अंदर ही
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on...
What a unique palate. We have unripe hara fruits,
but
we usually...
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe hara fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
My mistake. I do apologize.
That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your product, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
I'm sorry, Amir.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
This is with the side of...
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring?
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? Al-Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
भाई भगदड़ मच गई.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way. Look, he's over there.
हो गया. अबे और ऊपर लेके जाएगा क्या? इतना ऊपर लेके जा रहा भाई. लड़ो लग बजट में चलो भाई.
reading from the Rishbaland Tiger. Come this way.
Huh?
Another password. Huh? Oh,
Another
that voice came from... Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Dory. भैया बहुत फनी है तू बहुत ज़्यादा फनी मैं तो ये कभी कैरेक्टर
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now.
एक
But,
हेल्प चाहिए
are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far.
Did you
Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything. But I bet my Mora that you... Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course. Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this. What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, take this one for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and diet. Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation. Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful. 2 million Mora, and it's yours. And whoa, that's a lot of Mora! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned. You've really got to... We'll take these, please. My, oh my. You are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more or more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice. Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million!
I'm not playing. Don't lack a streak. Use.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
No, I think you are the one who was curious. You just want to see my try it.
Come on, come on! We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem, you've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 Mora. Excellent! Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here. Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there? Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million Mora each. Oh, Paimon Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see?
इनमें दम नहीं है ज़्यादा.
So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
I'm happy. Whatever makes.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Al-Haytham.
Mora, shiny
Mora,
Mora.
Mora, shiny Mora. Oh, please come back anytime you need something.
बल्ला मारूंगा तेरे को जो. और सामने मिला. आ गया भाई लेके.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
एकदम रात में ना.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in...
चलो ये पर्चे चली देख.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that...
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that...
In that case, a short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge cap...
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the Divine Knowledge Capsule... As you know, several brigades... My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several... I agreed to forego ownership of the Divine Knowledge Capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. However, they adamantly...
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
ना भैया, इससे भी ज़्यादा ठंड चल रही है इस टाइम। 12 तो नहीं है।
Okay.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge? Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
घंटन की बात है, मिनटों में हो गई, मिनटों की बात है, घंटों में हो गई। अभी चली भाई पता, अगरबत्तियाँ। पता नहीं भाई, ये मैंने पहले भी देखा बंदा। ना कोई इससे बात है। कोई लग रही है अभी, बहुत हो रही है, पता नहीं एकदम बहुत जोर से लग रही है। बता देना जाना कहाँ है, तुमसे नहीं कहता कहाँ है, अभी इधर जाना है। पहले तो जाके मैं इधर का वो खोल के आ रहा हूँ, ऊपर का 2-4 है, मार भी आऊँगा, तो इधर का ही है। ऊपर कैसे जाऊँगे? इधर से जाते हैं, इधर से जाके देखते हैं। घर ही भेज दिया उसने मुझे, ऊपर नहीं जाना था। बंद क्यों है ये? खोल दो ना, चार्ज हो रहा है। ठीक है,
You are not welcome here.
Quick!
Now test my patience.
Light of the blazing sun!
We'll meet again.
I'm getting sick of this game.
Hey, not a bad haul.
चटाई को क्या करूँगा?
Hip. Rev the engine.
दिख तो नहीं रहा। पिंजरा कहाँ पे है? अच्छे से दिख रहा है बस। ये रहा, अरे दिख ही नहीं रहा था कहीं भी। सही करके आते हैं इधर। Mama.
Not bad. Light it up.
मुझे मालूम है क्या करना है।
Time to buckle down. Pyroclastic surge! Is this our
Wait.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
दिख ही नहीं रहा भाई दिख ही नहीं रहा था मुझे पहली बार हुआ मेरा ये पहली बार हुआ मेरे साथ में नहीं आया हुआ क्या मैं तो यहाँ पे नहीं पहले यहाँ जाते हैं कहाँ जाऊँ यार समझ में नहीं आ रही हो क्या करना है आगे आगे अरे यार मेरी आवाज़ और आ रही होती है कहाँ पहुँच गया मैं लिलीपुट के लिलीपुट 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 वहाँ पे घर दिख रहा है
Rise with the sun!
सब ले लूँगा दिख रहा है जो जो मैंने मारे हैं
Hey, not a bad haul.
सामने वो रखा हुआ दे देता हूँ
Light up the blazing sun! Full throttle! Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge!
मैं इसके यहाँ नहीं तक आते आ गए एक नंबर आने के लिए ऐसे ही आओगे तो ऐसे ही पिटोगे भी, ध्यान रखना भाई। जरूर नहीं टूटेगी भाई, ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे तो। पता चल जाएगी टूटेगी कि नहीं। टूट जाएगी भाई, टूट जाएगी। कुछ और करना पड़ेगा पर टूट जाएगी। उतर जा लड़की, उतर जा, उतर जा।
All right. This place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their...
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry, I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
You must have been one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just...
चल दिखा भाई कैसे यूज करते हैं इसको। दिखा दे साले, कैसे नहीं दिखा, कैसे दिखा कैसे यूज करते हैं, बता दे। चल निकल यहाँ से पहले गुड़सा। चल छक्का मार दे यार।
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
अब कैप्सूल कहाँ से लाऊं? बताओ बता नहीं कैप्सूल कैसे यूज करना है?
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a.
Hold your hand बोला है इसने. कैसे होल्ड करूँ बताएगा नहीं मुझे? यहाँ से? जो तो चटाई बोल रहा है, चटाई नहीं चाहिए. कहाँ है भाई? नहीं दिख रही भाई, ये तो कहीं नहीं दिख रही. भाई कैप्सूल तो ना दिख रहा है भाई, मुझे तो कैप्सूल भी नहीं दिख रहा है. हेलो कैप्सूल किधर है भाई तू? जरा 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 यूज शक्ति खींच रहा भाई इससे, कैप्सूल से. कैप्सूल नहीं है, एक तरीके से जैम बोल लो या कुछ भी बोल लो.
How are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
राउंड 1 कब होगा भाई? राउंड 2 आ गया. ले भाई. ले भाई. हाँ वगैरह वगैरह कहाँ है? दम तो आ गई भाई.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million Mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information.
वेटिंग करना है पूरी इस तक. तो यहाँ का आता पता ढूंढते हैं. ये पंगा क्यों लिया तुमने? मैं तो डर गया था एक बार के लिए। था क्या भाई? तो ये तो पिटे गए मेरे से खुद ही। ना तरीका नहीं जाने का। होगा इधर होते वहाँ जाना है। कर रहे हो का कोई जरिया भी नहीं है। यहाँ पे मैं बुला देता हूँ, इतना मुझे पता रहा।
Phew.
कितना ऊपर चढ़ गई भाई बंदी। भाई अभी है ऊपर, काफी ऊपर है। जाएगी जाएगी नीचे जाएगी, अच्छा खासा जाएगी। यार इधर हो जा, सांस ले लेंदे, सांस ले लेंदे, सांस ले लेंदे। सांस लेने का नहीं। और हाँ बस
Try and stop me.
Time to buckle down.
ना तू तो ले चल के आए छोकरे।
Don't get frostbite.
Dodge this!
Written in the stars. Shadows of fate. Delve into destiny. Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you.
में डर गया साला।
Light of the blazing sun.
A reward on the road.
बना ही नहीं है अभी तक।
Is this an answer from this world?
ले भाई चैलेंज कंप्लीट। वो कौन सी जगह है भाई? अच्छा वो वाली है, वो रेगिस्तान वाला इलाका पूरा। समझ गया, रेगिस्तान है। देख भाई, तुम्हारी मेरे से दुश्मनी नहीं ना मेरी तुमसे। मुझे क्यों मारते हो भाई? ड्रैगन की पूछ, मुझे क्यों मार रहे हो? मुझे तुमसे कुछ नहीं लेना देना भाई। देखो अपने अभी टोड़म कर रहे हो तुम। मेरा तो तुमसे कोई लेना देना भी नहीं था, मैं तुम्हें मानना भी नहीं चाहता। तुम यहाँ के मुझसे बैठ रहे हो भाई। मान्य साले, पिट जाओगे। चढ़े लौंडे चढ़ जा।
You are not welcome here. How regretful.
क्या करना भाई? करना क्या है ये तो बता। अभी तो जाओ नीचे। मुझे कोई विंड वाला बुला। कौन है भाई विंड वाला? आ जाओ। अभी तो नहीं हो विंड वाला, कुछ नहीं हो। कितनी जगह रखेगा ऐसे?
Understood.
अंडरस्टूड। वे वो चाहिए था मुझे विंड वाला भी तो। Quick deploy. आ जाओ।
Animal test 6308.
हैं? मान के नहीं भिंडी तो है।
Absorption test.
हैं? ओके, मैं गलत वाले को कर रहा हूँ। ये नहीं थी चाहिए, ये नहीं थी सही में यार। ये चाहिए ये।
All expenses paid travel? Count me in.
तेरा भला।
Did I Here, please!
अकेली है ये तो मर जाएगी 2 मिनट में। क्या करूं? ऊपर पहुंच जा। लग ही रहा था ये करना पड़ेगा ही। ध्यान नहीं देता मैं, जल्दबाजी में कर देता हूँ ध्यान। बिल्कुल जल्दबाजी करता हूँ, ध्यान नहीं देता। एक काम कर देख, मैं सही बताऊँ, पहले इधर जाते हैं, ठीक है, फिर इधर जाते हैं। अबे लीव अपनी टीम डिप्लॉय हटाते हैं। टीम चुनते हैं। हाँ डिप्लॉय यहाँ पे चुनते हैं ये वाला। हाँ अब चुन ले पहले ये वाला। फिर पर कितने हैं भाई? 10 है। हरा दे दे भाई। ठीक है अब आ जाए इधर। इधर ही है क्या? किधर है? मैं खुद भूल गया किधर था। उधर था भाई, उधर की साइड था, उस साइड था। आ जा भाई, बढ़ने के लिए आ जाओ, तुम भी आ जाओ।
Pyroclastic surge!
बड़ी जल्दी नहीं खत्म करती। नाइस।
Something to add to my collection.
Pay your dues.
Burn it down!
Switching gears.
Leaving so soon.
Pyroclastic surge!
The end of our legacy.
Propagate!
Terminate!
You can't run from
A reward on the road.
करना क्या होता है तो जो बावल में से कैसे निकालूं पता नहीं भाई कैसे निकलता है ये बावल में से समझ में तो नहीं आता इसके भगवान जाने कैसे निकलेगा तू आया भाई मैं बढ़ना नहीं चाह रहा था तू आया तो कौन है
Propagate!
विश्वा हेलो विश्वा भाई क्या हाल चाल हमारे अबे ये लेते हैं ना क्राउड अपन
Propagate! Scatter! Spring forth! Propagate!
Give up. A keen eye.
तो कहाँ पे है? अभी खिलाड़ी तगड़े नहीं है, मेरे बाहर आ जाते हैं। एक बंदा जमीन में बांध कर रखा है लोगों ने, पता नहीं क्यों। अभी देखा मैंने, बेचारा खड़ा था, पीट के आते हैं, कहते हैं क्या बता रही है। हाँ भैया आजा, खड़ा हो जा।
It's nothing. Give up. Your life is mine. Don't waste my time. You wait. Don't waste my time. Your life is mine. Give up.
गिर नीचे।
Wealth. Why settle for less than more?
Don't waste my time.
New punching.
You give up.
Take that!
It's nothing. Your life is mine. Hey. Don't waste my time.
I'll be back. बेटा जिंदगी में लौट आया तो बता दियो।
A keen eye.
जो वो है हमारी लड़की। लड़की डुबा दी हमारी।
It's nothing. Give up.
अबे भैया जाके 3 और कहीं से भी होते हैं क्या? ले भाई यहाँ पे और कहीं समझ में नहीं आ रहा। 3 कर दी और कितने कर 4 कर दी, बल्कि 3 ही नहीं करे। मुझे लगा 3 है, 2 है। ले बताते भी नहीं है ये लोग।
A reward on the road.
मासूम लेटा हुआ है। करते रहोगे, ढोलक पीटते रहो, मुझे भी घर नहीं बैठ रहा। मिशन पे बहुत टाइम हो गया। भाई मिशन की तरह मिशन ये ना, ये वाला मिशन है। अभी तक 2 डेज नहीं हुए। अरे भला भाई 2 डेज नहीं हुए क्या अभी तक? पीछे इधर चलते हैं। सामने वो जगह पहले मुझे अपने न्यू वांग तो सही कर लूँ। न्यू वांग में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो गई। न्यू वांग को एक ही चाहिए ना, देखियो। न्यू वांग कहाँ अपनी न्यू वांग जेरी न्यू वांग वेपन में क्या चाहिए नहीं मुझे क्यों चाहिए सोर्स लिटरली 5 का दिया है मेरे को जो देखना था वो तो मैं देख नहीं रहा फालतू चीज ज्यादा देखता हूँ मैं पहले हम निंगमंग पे आते हैं निंगमंग कहाँ है हाँ वेपन मेरे चाहिए खुद को कितना चाहिए जो था तो 70 में जाने के लिए खुद को 2 चाहिए तो हो जाएगा चलो भाई चलते हैं बढ़ के आते हैं कुत्ते को चलो भाई चलते हैं बढ़ के आते हैं अभी फोड़े आते हैं चलो इसको नहीं यहाँ पे एक है
Try and stop me! Wrath from the skies! Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
साले नीचे तो एक बार दिख जाए एक बार। तेरी भैंस की आँख साले मुँह के आगे जो खुलता है।
Burn it down.
साला कुत्ता नहीं तो।
Light of the blazing sun.
साले तोड़ दूंगा।
Time to buckle down.
अरे भैंस की आँख। अच्छा मार रही यार, इसको थोड़ा खाना दो। खाना बहुत सही मार रही है जिस टाइम। इसी को रखते हैं आगे मेन फ्रंट पे।
Try and stop me! Rise with the sun! Wrath from the skies!
आजा तू आजा।
Not light of the blazing sun! Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
गया क्यों गानी दी एंड इसका तेरी भैंस क्या फिर आ गया था कुत्ता बड़ी जल्दी जिंदा हो जाता है निंगोंग दिखाऊंगा हो सकती है डेवलप एक चीज है ना ये वाली पेट की व्यवस्था बनाते हैं रुपया फिर हम दूसरी व्यवस्था बनाएंगे निंगोंग के लिए और जो लोही बन गई कहाँ गई अरे तेरा भला हो जी कलेक्ट करके हमें एक 2 30 इकट्ठे करने ना, 30 याद रखूंगा। छड़ जा लड़की, क्या कर रही है? ये सही था, ये कैसे खुशी देगी? क्या यहाँ पे मिलेंगे पौधे और 2 इकट्ठे हो गए ना? नहीं 2 इकट्ठे हो गए थे। ये भी जरूरत पड़ जाती कई बार। सब ले लो, एक भी मत छोड़ो। पता करो यहाँ पर तेरा 3, अबे 3 यहाँ पे भी दिख रहा है क्या? हाँ यहाँ है तो 4। यस पता नहीं मिलता, 4 हो गए। 4 हो गए। 5 6 हो गए। 7 हो गए। 7 8 हो गए। 8 खुद के 8 खुद के 8 खुद के 8 8 8 8 8 8 8 9। अबे कहाँ गिर गई लड़की? पानी के अंदर। ये कौन सी जगह है? पहली बार देख रहा हूँ। पहली बार आया था क्या? मिल लीजिए पहली जगह, पहली बार आना उस जगह। 9 हो चुके हैं भाई। 9 हो चुके हैं भाई। 10 नहीं नहीं नहीं, गिरना नहीं, गिरना नहीं, बिल्कुल भी नहीं गिरना। 9 हो चुके हैं। 9 हो चुके हैं। 9 10 11 हो गए भाई। और है, इसको दिखते नहीं है भाई। मेरे को तो दिख रहा है पर इस लड़की को नहीं दिख रहा भाई। या लड़की कुछ है इसमें खराबी है भाई आंखों में। क्या कर रहा 5 मिनट की कितना जाता रास्ता है? कहीं नहीं, खाली जगह पे जाता है। यहाँ पर कोई रास्ता है भी तो तुमने ऊपर दे रखा है।
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
अब दिखाओ यहाँ पे कहाँ पे बच्चे हैं। तो देखिए इधर का तो मैंने सब लूट लिया। इधर का तो मैंने सब लूट लिया। मैप दिखा। मैं ये देखना चाहता हूँ ये बच्चा किधर है। देख इधर का लूट लिया, ये लूट लिया। बचा होगा तो एक इधर का बच गया होगा। तो नहीं बच रहा। इधर ही देखते चला। अबे अच्छा इधर वो बता रहा है यार। तो नहीं छोड़ूंगा यार। अभी कितनी जरूरत है पता तो मैं नहीं पता है। हेलो 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 अकाउंट रिव्यू मतलब समझा नहीं ब्रो। हेलो पिकाचू प्ले समझा नहीं मैं तो। अकाउंट रिव्यू क्या होता है भाई? नहीं मुझे बता सकते हो अकाउंट रिव्यू का मतलब थोड़ा बहुत? अकाउंट रिव्यू अकाउंट रिव्यू सोचना पड़ेगा क्या चीज़ होती है। ये तो नहीं मैं तुम्हारे अकाउंट को चेक करूँ भाई कैसा है, मतलब वो चीज़ तो नहीं कह रहे। उस तरफ जा भी तो नहीं सकता यार। वो तो नहीं है जो मैं सोच रहा हूँ। वो जगह ये सामने है मीकू की जगह। मीकू यहाँ पे रहती है अभी वो टॉप पे। वही जगह लग रही है जितनी मुझे पता है। अरे मुझे वो कट्टे कर दे दो यार। दो रह रहे हैं वो जो रह रहे हैं मुझे उधर ही लग रहे हैं।
Today and ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
ठीक है तूने बता दिया पहुंच रहे हैं पर गया। फिर तूने रहने दे माँ पे देखने में 3 दिन सकते। अब ये भीग बहुत जल्दी आती है। तीनों के तीनों दिख गए एक बार में। और कहीं दिख रहे हैं? ऊपर भी है भाई। वो कह रहा नहीं है भाई वहीं से आया था भाई। ये तो तुम धोखा दे रहे हो। और एक सेकंड मेरे को इधर एक वो रहे घर के पास मैंने वो छोड़ी थी बहुत पहले। अरे तेरा बचेगी। एक बार में जाएगी बेटा ध्यान रखियो। इसकी मैंने एक देखी थी यार यहीं पे भेजी थी मैंने। बहुत पहले देखी थी बहुत दिन पहले जब मैं आया था इधर की साइड तो मैंने देखी थी इधर कहीं। पीछू 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 पीछू। ऊपर तो नहीं था नीचे तो यार मुझे नहीं दिख रहा। इस एरिया में कहाँ पे हो सकता है भाई? मुझे तो नहीं दिख रहा है यार इस एरिया में। भी देखूंगा पूरी कोशिश करूंगा। मैं दिख नहीं रहा कौन है इधर कहीं भी। वहां से इतनी दूर से देख लिया ऐसी यहाँ नौटंकी देते हैं ये कई बात। यार मुझे तो नहीं दिख रहा यार इधर इधर हो सकता है। अंडरग्राउंड देंगे नहीं। भाई देख डिब्बा कहाँ रखा हुआ है।
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
भाई इनुतुमा में तो मैंने बहुत ठीक है भाई इनुतुमा में तो मैंने बहुत कम डिब्बे खोले हैं भाई। मेरे को तो डिब्बे खोलने हैं सबसे ज़्यादा मैंने इनुतुमा कम अभी तो उसमें हूँ मैं टुमुरू में पर इनुतुमा में तो बिल्कुल नहीं खोले मैंने डिब्बे। लाल वाला करना है क्या भी टी से खुलता है ओके। हाँ तो क्या क्या चाहिए नहीं हुआ तुम्हें ये चाहिए तुम्हें डोर। अबे मेरे पे जब है क्या को पैसा खर्च करना रुकेगा 1 मिनट के लिए। ओ कहाँ है कहाँ है कहाँ है कहाँ है कहाँ है कहाँ है ये चीज़ क्या चीज़ है भाई प्लेट से बना के रख दी है ये चाहिए। दीदी का नीतू दीदी का अबे फोटो कैसे खींच गया।
Instead of confined
वाह भाई फोटो पे फोटो खींचे जा रहे हैं भाई कौन है ये
themselves
तो
to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
हैं क्या क्या बोलती है कभी कभी तो समझ में नहीं आता। अबे वो गिर मत जाइए लड़की। अरे इसका पत्ता गरम पौधा नहीं दिख रहा यार। नींग वांग के लिए पौधे नहीं मिलते यार कभी बात तो। अबे कहाँ जा रही है कहाँ जा रही है कहाँ जा रही है। आराम से आराम से आराम से ले जाओ कल फोन ले जाओ तो समझ में। निंग वांग यार दिख ही नहीं रहा यार। मैं गिर गई। पूरे में दिख रहा भाई मेरे को तो। ये पौधा एक नहीं दिख रहा, एक पौधा है यहाँ, दो बता, यहाँ दो बता रहे, मेरे को दो नहीं मिल रहे यार वो पौधे। पूरे में देख ली। अब यहाँ अब तो मैं छान के मानूंगा कुछ भी हो जाए। अब तो मैंने उस पर ले लिया दिमाग पर। ये लग रहा है जो रह गया। ले भाई ठीक है। ये भी मिल गया, वाह। देख नहीं रहा और कुछ भी। मैंने कहा कौन थूक रहा ऊपर से। पूरे में एक बोनी। चलो भाई चलते हैं, मिशन के लिए चलता है। तो शादियों बीत जाएंगे। चलो भाई चलते हैं, मिशन के लिए मिशन। चलो मिशन पे मिशन पूरा करने चलो। इसको पकड़ो और मारो चप्पल से भाई। ये फ्रॉड बेच रही है। फ्रॉड है, ये फ्रॉड है, फ्रॉड है ये।
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time?
थप्पड़, फ्रॉड,
You name
स्कैमर।
it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! New customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? I'm curious. How you just happen to have...
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar.
Ain el-Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worshipped King Deshret?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clear.
Thanks for the
Please.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar. Let's head back and talk
Something to add to my collection.
Trust me, I'll find you your
And remember to bring a token of our friendship.
Really? All right.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel.
Huh, look at that. All right, in which case?
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoked. After we defeat them, we can finally...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again. See you then.
Sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yep, let's go.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light. And humans are the same. Except we call that light. And humans are the same. Except we call that light. Hope.
These cursed scholars have ruined all of my
बाय guys, bye. कल आके नहीं से हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे इस गेम को। हाथ थोड़ा हमारा कम दर्द हो रहा है मेरी बॉडी में, कल आके नहीं से।